We like old adverts.
Hello and welcome to another episode of We Like Old Adverts. I'm here today with Jim and Joe, and we're going to watch some old adverts. So take it away, Joe.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chocolate flavored coating comes first in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then crunch into light crispy rice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Choo 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 the caramel toffee in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, wafer and fondant too.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First thing I want to talk about is the music.
Yeah.
It kind of gives me a bit of a headache. It's like the harmonica's so frantic. It's like someone's thrown me a harmonica and gone, just join in. And I'm going, it's just too much. It's too in your face.
That's a proper 60s song, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Manfred Mann.
Is that right?
Well, I'm
Called
not
5, 4,
keen.
3, 2, 1. The chocolate bar's named after the
Oh, I love
rap
that.
song.
They've gone with a song to use in the advert and built everything after that. I like to think that whoever made that chocolate bar loves that song so much. It's like, how can I make this a chocolate bar somehow? I was going to say, there's something really sad about a dead chocolate bar, isn't there? But I can see it. But I can never experience that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's just within my grasp.
And
Do
they
you
went
wanna-
for that futuristic font as well, but
Yeah.
sadly it never made it to the future.
Well,
It's
yeah.
stopped dead there.
Well,
Do you-
you know, bad luck, Icarus. You know what I mean? Like,
Do you want that
reputation, innit?
chocolate bar? I thought it was a very busy chocolate bar. You had wafer caramel, fondant, chocolate, and rice. Who's putting rice in a chocolate? It's not the war.
Yeah. Well,
It's,
it's,
Salted
Coffee
caramel,
crisp.
please.
They're trying to be too much, aren't they? They're trying to be
Oh.
everything.
5 treats to the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That-
the
and that-
slogan.
That's the bad slogan.
Mm.
5 treats to the bar. Like, no one's saying that 20 years later, are they? Like,
Yeah.
not memorable at all.
Did you all catch the little blooper in there?
No.
What was that?
When the
5
typewriter scene comes up, it goes
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, Q.
Cute.
Cute. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's
she
like
did make a
either.
face.
Yeah. I think it's meant to be that it doesn't read well at all,
No.
but it's meant to be that she's a secretary and she's typing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 because her job is very simple.
Yeah.
And she even gets that wrong. And this chocolate bar will make it all right, even though if that's the mistake she's making,
Yeah.
given how simple her job description is, she should be working there. That's all I'm saying.
That's a good point. Maybe that's
think
why they
they
went out
maybe-
of business.
Yeah, that's it. That is it, actually.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's it. Their target market was far too niche. They were
That's
just
it.
going for insecure secretaries who were worried about their
Yeah.
ability to do their jobs, which is it's just not a big market, is it?
What kind of voting system was that? You know, they had the 3 people judging
Yeah.
the thing. It goes 5, 4. So it's what, out of 54? What kind of... And then 3...
100.
Why were they all dressed like they were about to walk their dogs?
Yeah. They're all dressed like
No
they're outside.
explanation.
And did you
Yeah.
notice the little ice skater graphic in front of them? So there's like the judging ice skating.
Yeah, was that playing on the Torval and Dean boom of the
Maybe.
mid-80s?
Maybe. Yeah.
It's a busy advert for a busy chocolate bar.
Like where he's got the chocolate bar in his hand and he tries to do the counting as well. So 5, 4, 3 works because he's still got his thumb and index finger to hold the chocolate bar. But 2 and 1 are really lackluster. He goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'd give that
weird.
32 out of 54.
Strange how I don't think I quite understood how bad that advert was while I was watching it. But there are just endless amounts of holes to pick in it.
There's
Like,
that weird guy who's lying in a sea of chocolate bars. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
lying in the
Jack-
cave.
I want to know more
Yeah.
about him. I want to know what has led him to that situation. Now, there's a narrative thread that they should have picked up rather than just trying to do 10,000 things at once.
And I was reading the YouTube comments for this, and it said one of them said, "Brings back memory." All right, mate.
Love it.
So my advert I'm going to share with you today is one that I'm sure you all know, and it really brings out the grubby little capitalist in me. Let's see.
There's a magical place, we're on our way there, with toys in the millions all under one roof. It's called Toys R Us. Soon after bedtime, when dark nighttime falls, Geoffrey and helpers stock up all the
I nearly swore then because I enjoyed that so much. I was that close to swearing.
Oh God, that brings you back, doesn't it? That is
really,
what a rush of nostalgia
That is an advert, isn't it?
I feel like such a greedy little kid when, you know what, I want my parents to spoil me so hard. I want my parents to spoil me so much I can't function properly as an adult, so I have to turn to YouTube to get a job. One of those.
You think you're spoilt, mate? You should see the kids on that advert because they have pestered their parents to set off in the middle of the night to go to Toys R Us.
Donald, no, I'm not having that. Geoffrey has got those kids working. They're stacking shelves.
They are.
Oh, they've gone for a shift.
Yeah, he's like the Mike Ashley of that era. Those kids are on 0 hours contracts if they're on contracts at all, which I assume they can't be because they're kids. And he's like, they're all smiling now, but when the cameras aren't around, it's like a happy place. None of the kids can play with those toys. Presumably that's
exactly.
I mean, we were all kids. We all wanted to go to Toys R Us. I'm sure that when that advert came on TV, your parents' hearts would sink because they would know that you'd be like, oh, can we go? Because even just going and having a look around was good. You'd be disappointed
that's true enough.
Something, but you'd still enjoy it. And I think that Geoffrey's lured those kids in with the sort of thrill of that, and now he's just got them working. I don't know what he's promising them, but
he's like some Victorian mill owner.
There's a clue in the song of how he's enticed these kids in as well. This weird giraffe Fagin. Sort of going, there's millions, says Geoffrey, all under one roof. Yes.
Yeah, is he talking about the toys or is he talking about the kids? Yeah. And I like at the beginning, it goes, it's a magical place we all know. And he's going through this beautiful bucolic countryside, like a Claude Lorraine painting. Which Toys R Us was ever not in some kind of horrible concrete industrial estate next to the motorway?
Oh, God. But how evocative is that scene where they're driving down the motorway? Because that is Toys R Us sowing the seeds of that little journey you're trying to manipulate your parents into making in the advert. It's giving you a little map, a little script to follow almost. And despite being able to see that now, I still love it. I sort of want to go. But again, it's like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It doesn't exist anymore. So can't go and see it.
I think the song's magnificent, but there's millions, said Geoffrey, all under one roof, is one of the greatest falling melodies of 20th century songwriting. It's like the Beatles. However much the person got paid to write that, it wasn't enough. It's na 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 na.
It feels like someone dropping to their knees, doesn't it?
Just give me some toys.
Although there is one problem with the song, I think, because I'm pretty sure they rhyme falls with shelves.
Soon after bedtime, when dark nighttime falls, Geoffrey and helpers stock up all the shelves.
I like that.
That was rubbish.
Yeah.
Also, there's a bit in the song I love. It goes,
From ceiling to floor, books, board games and bikes, tennis, puppets and dolls, beds, spaceships and trikes.
Since when did they sell books?
Yeah,
Which
that
poor
stands
kid
out to
goes
me.
Toys R Us and comes out holding Watership Down. Oh, thanks, Mum, you monster.
I noticed that Geoffrey and helpers are good at basketball, but I've tried that in the Birstall branch of Toys R Us, and they play pop if you start throwing basketballs around willy-nilly. They bloody...
Yeah.
Especially as a 31-year-old man to you.
Yeah.
Daisy!
All right, so it's me now. So let's take a little trip down memory lane.
Sorry.
It'll take more than that to wake her. A proper cup of Tetley should do the trick.
She's stirring.
So am
It's all right. It's Tetley. Sydney, my little prince. It's the best cup of tea I've had in years.
Right, there is a very specific reason I've brought this to the table today, and it was only when watching this advert recently that I realised that this has been bothering me for decades. What is under their caps?
I wrote this. Yeah.
Are they like white dreadlocks?
That mullet, like a mullet cloth cap. It's very strange, isn't it?
It's so off-putting.
It's,
Yeah, are they tea scientists? That's kind of what
yeah.
implying, right? That you can trust them because they're wearing white coats, like a doctor or a scientist or a butcher. Like it's just a
Yeah.
Who are they? Who are those
Tea
men?
butchers. Yeah, I'm not having that.
Butchers, I like that phrase.
Is the entire ad based on the gag stirring awake and stirring your tea? Does someone go into Tetley HQ and say, right, I have got this wicked gag. We just need an entire advert to qualify it? Because that's the only like bridge of
only
like
reason
advertising. Yeah, stirring and stirring. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's tea, isn't it? You just sort of accept it. Fairy tales, they're a comforting thing. Here's tea. I love tea. I'll get some tea off the little tea scientists with their little dreadlock mullets that they hide under their soft cloth caps. I think a cloth cap is quite a thick thing as well, isn't it? It's like they run too much. It unnerves me. I don't like it.
It's like tweed in it, essentially, a cloth cap.
Mm.
I mean, got a bit of the uncanny valley from something else in that advert because I thought the differing art styles I didn't like.
Yeah.
So you've got the Snow White lady
like
stirring.
Almost.
Sleeping Beauty, yeah.
Yeah, and then, but she looked like Snow White, didn't she?
Yeah.
But then Sydney looks like some Tupney Halfpenny ad from the 80s. They're not a good match. Swipe left, Sleeping Beauty. He's not for you. You can do better than him.
There's actual film in there as well. So like when they're opening the book and stuff like that. It's like, how many more types of filmmaking do you want to use? There's some CGI in there as well.
Yeah, CGI cloth caps that they've got.
Where the hell is this advert set? How many onion layers are there for this whole meta experience?
Some science lab in Yorkshire making tea.
You haven't been to Yorkshire much, have you?
There's also an issue of scale. Sleeping Beauty's massive compared to them. Maybe I'm wrong, but generally I thought those guys were all they had a consistency of size.
Were they meant to be the 7 dwarfs, maybe? Like
but in Sleeping Beauty, it's all confusing and frightening to me.
It's not right. What I didn't understand is he says it's going to take more than that noise that you've just made to wake her up, and then he says we need a proper cup of tea, and gets this cup of tea for her. But then she just wakes up anyway. So in actual fact, it took less than a cup of tea to wake her up.
Was it the smell of tea?
They were right to be quiet. Essentially, just shh, be quiet. She's asleep. Stop waking her. This might be a good thing to end this video on. Do you know how Sleeping Beauty wakes in the original story?
No, can't remember. It's a kiss, isn't it? It's a kiss, of course it is.
That's in Snow White.
Right.
She gives birth to a child that Prince Philip is not so charming. And that is all from We Like Old Adverts. Yeah. Grim, innit?
Yeah.
Quite literally, Brothers Grimm. Grimm with 2 M's and Grimm with 1 M.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Right, that's it for this episode. So thanks very much for watching, and thanks to all the new subscribers we've got. That's great. So what's under the hats of those Tetley Tea men? Leave a comment down below if you know, and give us any suggestions or requests if you've got anything you'd like us to review in future episodes. So hit the subscribe button and like us on Facebook, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.